Today's slogan is Jetmir ends careers because the king of tokens is back and he is as powerful as ever. That's right, guys. We are playing Jetmir yet again. If you guys don't know Jetmir, I call him the king of tokens because he can end a game on the absolute spot it comes down at as long as we got enough tokens on the field. Jetmir is something that overpowers the board greatly with extra power, but also gives stats like vigilance, trample, and double strike based on the amount of tokens or creatures in general that you have on the board. And you can end the game as soon as this comes down by giving your entire field, +3 double strike and trample. That will end the game very, very fast. And we have a ton of ways to get tokens down quickly and some powerful tokens at that, man. We got a really nice early game here. Defector Might is a very important card. You're going to see it protects some key role players because this deck works really well when the cards are synergizing with each other, so we can't really lose pieces here. So the Defector Might does a really good job of keeping our things alive in the early game. Like Gala Greeters and Charming Scoundrel, both of these are going to be producing treasures for us, which are very important for the later game, because if Ginny Faye's on the battlefield, those treasures now become cats and dogs. This is kind of the main piece for us here. It creates cats or dogs. These cats can come in with haste and end games quickly. We've also got Rocco. Rocco plays extremely well with Ginny Faye because every time we play something from exile, we create a food token. That food token is now becoming a cat or a dog, and then in turn we'll create another treasure from Gala Greeters, creating another cat or dog. And then we've got Demolition, which means if we blow up one of our artifacts like a food token or a treasure, we can go ahead and create 3 goblins, which could be either cats or dogs. That's kind of the theme here, guys. And then we have Stimulus Package because it can go ahead and trigger 1 human for sacking a treasure, and then of course it triggers the Gala Greeters to create another treasure, and you can kind of keep this going forever. It's one of my favorite loops in the game. And then on the top end we've got the Knight to just do some searching the rest of your deck for really key pieces. This card actually does a really good job of finding our Jetmir to end the game. It's a really nice piece here because we can get this down on like turn 3, tapping a bunch of creatures, and then Jetmir, we can find it and win the game. It's really, really easy to do that. A super fun deck. I gotta say the last game on this one is a long one, guys. It's a doozy, and I made some mistakes that I'm not proud of, so I hope you guys can take this one with a grain of salt, and we'll talk about it at the end though. Enjoy the video and we'll see you there. Peace. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a good one for you, man. We're doing some Naya tokens, and this deck has been evolving left, right, and center throughout these last couple of days, man. And I'm very, very happy with where we've landed. We will need to get another land, specifically a white source, if not a creature. Nice. Not gonna lie, we got a bit lucky there. But yeah, we've landed on a position here that I'm very, very happy with. We are gonna be making some crazy, crazy amounts of tokens, and we get Ginny Faye. Let's go. Love that. Love that. Hopefully they don't use that to kill the Gala Greeters, because if we can keep Gala Greeters around, we're going to be in great shape here. They might use it to kill the chef, though. It looks like maybe they have dragons in the hand that they can show for more power, because it does 2 damage plus 1 more for each dragon they show from their hand. Nice, dude. They let it go. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, let's go ahead and play this. The 1/1 counter here. Create the treasure token. Now this is going to come into the battlefield tapped, right? So I guess let's go ahead and make it into a dog. Another counter. Let's just play this for a later setup date to kind of set up that protection for us. No attacks. Nice. They might play that land, which in turn will get us another dog, which is such a sick combo. They don't use the land, actually. They're not willing to give us those tokens. I really hope we don't get swept up here. That's what I was really worried about, man. It's like I knew it was coming. Gosh darn it. I've seen that card a lot today, which is such a bummer. All right, we play the land. Counter here. Man, that kind of took the wind out of my sails, didn't it? Let's just go with the charm. Hopefully we hit something good here at the top. Another Ginny Faye is fantastic. Dang, dude, we were about to go on an absolute roll too. Good old Brotherhood's End. I should have prepared for that by giving counters more aggressively to things like the Jinnie Fey. That is a 5/5 dragon. It says flying ward. Other dragons you control have ward. At the beginning of your end step, if you creature, planeswalker, opponent controls dealt excessive damage, create a 4/4 dragon. Okay, so their deal here is to try to deal excess damage to some of my things. That's fine. That's fine. We create 2 of these. We eat 1 of these, gain some life. Clutch to have those food tokens just kind of laying about. All right, so now we play this. Let's put the counter here so we get void brother. I'm sorry, not Brotherhood's End. The burn down the house, and then we play this. 1, 2, 3. We've already got our 4-drop that we want, right? So we don't really need to play it for any more than that. Another Rocco. I will take this though. That's kind of big. That's kind of big. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. That's a dragon that they might be tempted to play. Every time they play something from exile, we're gonna get that token, which is what I'm hoping for. Cornucopia is kind of crazy. Here come the dragons, guys. Here come the dragons. Ouch. All right, here we go. That is going to pump this. Let's try to end the game right here, actually. Let's see if we can end the game right now. Let's see how much damage that actually is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double strike as long as you control 9 or more creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go like this. Okay. And then we'll play this. 3. Tap you. Tap you. Boom! Let's go. Everything gets double strike. And game's over, baby. Let's go! That's how you do it, man. Jetmir for the W. Oh my god, what a card. What a card, dude. Jetmir is the career ender, I'm telling you. That card is... Holy smokes. So good. All right, well, that was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Rocco is a very late addition to the build. I did not have that in my build early on, so I'm glad we made the switch. Opening hand looks pretty bad. We had to send it away. I think I'm gonna drop... Do I drop a land here, actually? Maybe I drop a land here. I may regret that later, because I do have a 4-drop in my hand, but I feel like that's the move. Oh no, mono red, we're going second. Not ideal. We don't have any life gain in the deck, or in the hand. We need to get Galagreeters and Rocco. All right, that's a bit slow. I like it. I like it, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and create the treasure. I'm not gonna play the might just yet. I wanna save that treasure just in case we need it. I like that we haven't taken any damage yet. That's nice. Now, if we do get a land here, I'd probably play the Cabaret Charm to create 2 more bodies, and then the follow-up turn we do the Knight. All right, this might be big red, man. This is definitely feeling like big red. All right, let's go ahead and pass the turn here. Okay, Gruul. That's not something I expected to see. Another explosion, this time to the face, and then we go here, create the tokens. Rocco is solid. Very solid. Let's play it out. And then I actually think I will be playing this now just to kind of get that protection rolling here. All right, let's hope they don't find a sweeper. Hopefully we didn't just give him a sweeper. That would suck. Another Rocco. Come on, we could do better than that. They found a Haunting Ridge. Oh my gosh, of course it's a sweeper. I knew it. I freaking knew it, dude. All right, let's get this one down. Galagreeters is nice. It's really nice, actually. I can get like a 1 or 2 drop this next turn, that'd be pretty nice. I will need to get the Rocco bigger though, so it can survive those like burn down the house plays. So let's do that. Let's get the Rocco up to a 3/5. It can comfortably block now. We can go ahead and eat that treasure. I'm sorry, the food token. And that'll give us some life. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I actually don't want to give Rocco any more counters right now because it can block the Hydra without them getting any treasures off of it, which is kind of cool. They still attack anyways. That's kind of a giveaway that they have some sort of like burn spell, right? All right, we're gonna have to just take it. I didn't expect them to swing through with that. Giving it 3/1. Ouch. All right, we get saved by the bell here at the food token. All right, let's drop this down. This is actually so beyond good. It's not even funny. All right, we're gonna play this, right? Treasure token. We play this. Okay, we sack the treasure token. In turn, gain 2 life. In turn, create another treasure token. In turn, gain another 2 life. And we're back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Do I play this? It feels like I do, because they might end up sweeping the board here on this next turn. Because we're going to get a lot of little 1/1s to block with this next turn too, if we want. Huge. Absolutely huge. End the turn. Let's go, dude. I think we got him. I think we got him. It's gonna be dicey. Depends on what they top deck here. It's a land. Let's freaking go, dude. Boom! Got him. GG's, my friend. GG's. That's all you. That's all you. They might just scoop here on this next little sequence we got going on here because they see the Jetmir, right? All right, my turn. Put the counter here. Send this bad boy down. Everything's got double strike. Give the 1/1 counters. And Jetmir ends careers. What did I say, guys? Jetmir ends careers. I love it. I love it, dude. Oh, thank God for Rocco saving us, man. Rocco's modern life there, baby. Ooh. All right, we're on a good run right now, man. That was a scary game for sure, though. That was definitely a scary game. That's actually a nice land to have there on turn 1. I don't like that this is blue. Actually, you know what? I kind of do like that this is blue. We're going to be pressuring them with spells every turn. Counter away if you must. Interesting. I'm going to discard and draw. I don't think we need all of this mana. All right. This is good. This is good. If I can resolve Rocco, we're in business. Oh, wow. Not at all what I thought this was going to be. Rocco resolves. We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh, that's a good card. It's a really good card. I was hoping it was going to be a land, though, if I'm being honest. Because I would like to have gotten Ginny Faye down and immediately trigger it. But, I mean, I don't think I can pass up Jetmir, can I? Is it wise to pass up Jetmir to start the dogs? I mean, Jetmir's kind of a do-nothing right now at the moment. I don't know. I would imagine they have some sort of bounce mechanic. I don't know. I don't know what they're sitting on right now, but there's something that can respond to the Rocco's ability. Let's hope it's not that Merfolk that counters an ability, because it'll permanently shut the ability off. We definitely don't want that. Adi Jin. Nothing in the graveyard though. Yeah, I really, really hate to do this turn, but I feel like it's necessary. Feel like it's necessary. All right, they eat 4 damage. We love that. There we go. We got a land. They got a Hadijin though. Honestly though, if they want to cast that Hadijin and use up 3 mana, I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with it. I'm really shocked we haven't seen any counter spells yet. They had 1 mana open on that last play, which technically is 2 if you're playing Hadijin because it discounts everything. I'm really hoping that we can top deck a 2-drop spell. Preferably, I mean, if we can get a Charming Scoundrel, that would be the most ideal play, because then we can really put some pressure on the opponent. Because then I can play Jinny Fae for 3 mana. We can then bring in the land, creating a food token, which in turn would create a cat that has haste. And then play the 2-drop, which would be the Scoundrel, creating another treasure, which would be another cat. That would be the maxed out amount of damage I can do in a single turn. I'm hoping that's something we can do. Maybe they play the Hadi Jin here. That'd be good, because then they would be forced to get defensive here, and then they'd lose all their creatures, which would be pretty awesome. I don't love the idea of them countering the Jinny Fae. Really, I was gonna say getting offensive there is not very wise. All right, they're gonna hold. Okay, so I guess, oh, I want to play this. I almost screwed that up. I guess I want to test the waters first. Yeah, there's something there. Okay, it resolves. I would assume this does not, but let's try it anyways. That sucks. At least I have another one to try for next turn. Yeah, surprise! It's like we all knew what was gonna happen. Alright, let's go and get this down. Let's see, that's 2. Let's go and pump this up. Let's just send these 2 for now. I don't want to get double blocked here. All right, they're down to 7. Huge. That's a good spell. That's actually a really good spell. If I can get Jinny Fae down for 3 and then cast that, oh my goodness, GG's. Please don't bounce Jetmir, man. Oh, that'd be so sad. Okay, they don't bounce Jetmir. They steal Rocco. They steal Rocco. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? Do we care? I guess that gets around the ability of me being able to just kind of like give protection from blue and swinging through, right? But then again, they had colorless artifacts too, so it's like weird, man. Super duper weird. Ah, man, we have two routes we can take here, which both are pretty awesome, but this right here and this right here make things nearly impossible to make an actual educated decision here, because you never know what's gonna happen. You really don't. I'm gonna try for Jinny Fae again. I'm gonna try for Jinny Fae again, and then I'm gonna try the charm. I think that's the only route we can take. What's the play here, dog? All right, we try to resolve this, which in turn is going to pump up their creatures a little bit here, but at the same time, you can't beat two haste cats at this point, you know? Okay, now everything's got trample. Do we send the whole gang here? I mean, if they eat that, that'd be so good. That's just gaining 3 life. Man, if we send everybody here, how do they block? We really got to be careful here. They block. They have a lot of toughness, man. A lot. They probably block here. They take 1. They probably block here. They take 2. They block here. And then they take 6, 7, 8, 9. Then they block this, minusing the 3. I guess their whole board would be gone though, right? I mean, for the most part, we would pretty much be starting from scratch again though. Man. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, man. Yeah, they're going to be starting from scratch here, which is good as far as the Jin and the Shark go and whatnot. But Jinny Faye's still alive, so you got to give respect there. Losing Jetmir is going to be a bit of a hit for us, but I don't know. It's a weird game, man. Weird game. I could have sat back another turn here, but I don't think that would have done us any good because, you know, they're generating value every single time they play something with the Shark and a Jin on the field. Okay. They didn't block the way I thought they would, but still they lose their Sharks. They take... Okay, I thought maybe they took lethal there. I was like, did they just... Not quite. Not quite. Okay, 7 lands now is a lot to work with for them. They're still definitely going to have to be on the defensive here. The good news is if I can just keep creating cats, right? The cats with haste are going to be the key. But it looks like the opponent's probably going to just steal the Jinny Faye from us, which is super brutal. I don't know if we can win this, guys. I don't know if it's possible. If they steal Jinny Faye, the game is pretty much over. Unless I get super lucky on my top deck. Mind Splice Apparatus is good. I mean, it's a lot of investment in their mana base to get that down, so I'm cool with that. They're essentially going to get their spells for free at this point, though. I have Boseiju, which can blow it up, but I think I'd rather blow up an artifact token when they think they got a nice block, you know? Oh my gosh, there's no way that just happened, right? Oh well, I guess this gets me 1 cat at least. Let's give the counter here. Do I just go for it, guys? Do I just go for it? That's 3 attackers to their 3 blockers, and one of those blockers being an artifact that we can blow up. It's a gamble. It's literally a gamble. I mean, we're throwing caution to the wind here a little bit, hoping they don't have like a bounce spell for 1. Oh, that's so scary. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's so scary. But we know they activate one of their blockers, right? They have to. Okay. But then again, I just shoot, I screwed up, huh? Because we give them a land and then they just activate the other one, right? Yeah, we screwed up. It didn't matter either way, huh? That's a bummer. I forgot they got the land off of that, so they're just gonna activate the other one. Did they forget? Maybe they forgot? I mean, eating food does the same thing too. They're good if they eat the food. Yeah, they gain enough life there. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they got us here. That's tough. Yeah, throwing caution to the wind is kind of dumb when you don't really do the math on that. I did the math. I thought for sure I could have got him with the Beseiji, but then I forgot. It's not just a clean erase your thing, you know. It's they get a land out of the deal, so that was a bit of a mistake on my end. Game's not over yet, though. I mean, I still got a lot of ways to generate haste threats. Why did I give up Ginny Faye like that? Not smart. You know they're about to draw like a boatload of cards too, which is unfortunate. Man, see, imagine those all could have been cats right there, dogs. Man. I dropped the ball on this one, huh? This was winnable. This was winnable. No need to let me know in the comments how badly I played this one. I get it. This is not something I see every day, man. It's not over yet, though. I'm not giving up hope. Not giving up the hope. That's a great card. That is a great card. Let's play this. Okay. Okay, so we've lost 2 Jetmirs, right? So we still have 1 more, I believe, in the deck, which could end up, you know, surprising them and catching them completely off guard. I'm gonna use the Charming Scoundrel here to drop a land and then draw another card. Another land, how about that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Spread the counters out as much as I can here. I mean, do they already have lethal on board? They probably do, to be honest. 6, 9, plus the other 6 here, so 15. That can get bigger throughout the turn too, which is a bit scary. All right, give me something good here. Come on. We missed ever so slightly there. Let's just cycle this actually. That's a card. That's a really good card, especially later in the game if I can find one more Ginny Faye. That could turn them into cats and really catch them off guard. Man, there's so many reasons why I should have not swung through with that Ginny Faye. Oh, man. Give me Ginny here. Give me the Ginny. Give me the Ginny. Absolutely brutal, dude. Brutal knowing that you could have won this game, like, probably pretty easily if you didn't make such a boneheaded mistake. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Now I'm wishing I would have played the Demolition. Oh, man. Hindsight 2020. Still good, though. It's still good, because if I can give the existing 4 creatures on the board, the Trample and the Double Strike, you know, still great. What does this do? Counter target spell unless this controller pays 4. That's so brutal. That's brutal, man, because now we gotta... Oh. Now we know they got a counter spell. That's gonna make things ugly. This would be a much more fun game, though, if the opponent, you know, moved a little bit quicker. I get they've got a complicated build with the, you know, mono blue and the countering and when to hold things, but it would be nice to see them speed up a little bit more. Nice, they get a flow of knowledge. They basically just draw, what, 9, 10? They just drew 10 cards-ish for 1 mana. That might have sealed our fate, ladies and gentlemen. Old Breaker Horror. Oh, that's not great. That's really not great. Here comes all the bouncy stuff. Oh no. No, not like this, man. Not like this. If I didn't already know they were for sure going to be countering everything we did here, I might have a little bit of hope, but I'm pretty sure it's washed, guys. Down to 14. I mean, I have essentially the win con here in my hand if I can just get it all on the battlefield. Getting it onto the battlefield is the key though, right? Spread out the counters here. Man, all they gotta do though is bounce Jetmir with any sort of maybe like draw mechanic here. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough to pay the 4 if they counter this, but I gotta try. I mean, there's literally nothing we can do here, guys. There's nothing we can do because they have more than enough damage in the air this next turn. So let's try it. Hopefully they just don't counter us. I don't know. Yep, here comes the counter spell. Oh, Fading Hope. Not what I thought. Sure. But Hullbreaker's gonna bounce. Bounce the Jetmir back to my hand, right? I guess that works as well as a counter spell, doesn't it? Yep. There's the Jetmir back to the hand. Okay, so now I guess all I can really do is hope that they miscalculate on their turn. We'll just eat a food token to try to take us above the threshold here because of the flyers. And then maybe catch them off guard the next turn. But it's so unlikely that we catch them off guard at any point in this game, man. They're going to have 10 mana on tap here, plus Mind Splice Apparatus. Everything's essentially free from their hand, you know what I'm saying? So, guess we try this. Honestly, what a weird game, man. Honestly, I think that's gonna do it, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna concede here. Let's just. I want to play it out. I want to play it out because it is interesting, and I'm so bummed that I screwed this one up, man. This one could have been so fun. Could have been such a crazy good ending for us too. All right, they dropped the Fading Hope. A boatload of lands. 12 plus the 5 is, yeah, that's all good. They got us in the air. There's nothing we can do in the air. I was gonna eat food token, but that's only so much life total. So GG's. That was such a long game for such a little payoff for us. But you know what? And it's a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I know that's kind of weird. I don't even know if I should post this video because that just took up the entirety of the video, but I don't like to make cuts or edits, so it is what it is. I hope that you at least found that game interesting and learned from my mistake there. I got a little aggro, and Boseiju is something that gives the opponent a land, so always remember that because I didn't. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Again, I want to apologize. I try to make my videos as entertaining as absolutely possible, and I really don't know how this is gonna be received as far as how much people like this, but I don't really, I don't like to edit my videos. I like to play them in succession, and that's normally, I would scrap the video completely and just try to start fresh with a fresh new set of games in succession, but I can't replay the entirety of this video. That took way too long to record this, so I had to roll with what we had, and I know I made the big boneheaded mistake there in that mono blue game. I don't know how much that would have affected the game because the opponent drew so many cards. They probably would have been able to find a way to steal the Jetmir I'm sorry, not to Jetmir, the Ginny Faye at some point, but I just am not happy with how that played out because I do believe it was winnable had I played it differently. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm a great player because I'm not. Obviously, I make a lot of mistakes all the time. I'm always learning and I'm always playing new decks too, so it's always kind of hard to play a deck, get used to it, and then just immediately jump to the next one and, you know, try to play a different game style altogether. And plus that opponent was playing something a mono blue version I have never seen before, so I didn't know what to expect, but super fun game. I hope you can, you know, at least get some entertainment out of it and learn from those mistakes. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. We're going to be live tonight here on the channel. Let me see what day it's actually going to land on here. If it's going to be, see, is it going to be on the 1st of the month or not? Because we might be playing against you guys. I think it's going to be next week we play against you guys. It is. Okay, so this week we're going to actually just be grinding some matches. We might even be playing some events or something like that. But join us tonight on the live stream. I'd love to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching, and huge thank you to the Mardu Mob, man. I appreciate you guys very much. If you don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel, so they help support me monetarily every month. So huge thank you and special shout out to them at the end of every video. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, and I hope to see you tonight. Peace out, guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.